Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. Pee poo poo poo. And this is the Morning Wood show where you get what, Missy?
Wood, it's so good.
Yes, indeed. You also get peed on and pooed on and groomed by Shabisky.
I won't do that to anyone here. I'm just saying.
We're joined today by the lovely scientist Mel. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me again. I don't know. You're a glutton for punishment, I guess.
I'm a glutton for sexiness. That's why I bring you on. And we also got the wonderful, beautiful, lovely British, very British, Teray Ray.
Well, hello.
Ray Ray.
Ray. And of course, I'm joined by my wonderful, beautiful, very sexy, lovely co-host Shabisky.
Ooh,
and
you like that?
And of course, Missy, the lovely, sexy. Ooh,
Missy, do what I was doing.
She's a temptress.
Do what I was doing, Missy.
She can't do it. She'll get in trouble. It's bad because if women do things with their tits, they get in trouble. Men can do things with their tits, nobody gives a fuck.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'll sit here all day doing this. The whole episode, I'm going to do this.
You're going to have sore nipples.
But see, everybody uses that though.
It's already sore.
Everybody uses that though. It's like, oh, it's sexist toward women that they can't do. No, it's toward men because they don't want men to be happy.
The poor men's and the men's problems.
Yeah,
Why can't women just walk around topless? I'm all for it.
I am all for it. I stand by the ladies in this argument.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you, Shabby? We got their back on this one and their fronts if they need it.
That's so kind of you.
Did you guys? There was a video that was out. It was made in France of what it would be like if men had the restrictions on them and women didn't. So there's women jogging like with their tits out, just all kinds of stuff. It's like if we flipped the restrictions and put those restrictions on men. It's a really cool video. I can't remember the name of it. It came out about a year or so ago, I think. It was pretty neat.
Oh yeah, I also want to do this. I want to say thank you everybody who because I won the funniest white last night. Wait a minute, what? I wasn't even nominated.
You won a golden turd? You won a golden turd?
No. Apparently not.
Oh no.
I wasn't even nominated for best funniest white.
Well, I got nominated for a secret category, and I won the secret category.
I don't know if I won anything, and I don't think I did. I don't think I was nominated for anything. I don't know.
I think mine was only my acceptance speech. I think was streamed on their Patreon special thing. I even got a golden turd for it. I sat there and I'm like there, and so my what I won was best segment that was cut from the show.
I knew I wasn't gonna be nominated for the funniest white. That was the whole deal. We did a little video thing to where when they were about to nominate it, my video pops up and said me bitching about not being. That was the whole thing. It was funny. It was pretty funny.
That's funny. Yeah, I used to do when they first started out. I used to do little few 3-4 minute videos at the beginning. That was like their hold screen where it was the science. And then I would talk about a science thing associated with whatever their content was. Like whenever they talked about Stan Lee, I did a science thing about Stan Lee and his contributions to science communication, all kinds of stuff like that. So Hannibal has historically gotten pissed off that we don't have that anymore. So I did one for their show last night on self-aggrandization with the award show and had my best segment cut from the show. This is actually a bank and I bought it on Amazon, but it looked like a golden turd award. So I was like,
it looks like little shit.
And I do that voice, guys.
Yeah, she does.
I do the voice of little shit.
I actually thought about doing an award show back in the day. We would call it the Woodies, but then they started doing their thing, and I was like, nah.
You could still do something like that. Just, spin it with your own. I have Mel's Minions points that people earn. They can get merch with it. when they watch my stuff.
No, I wasn't gonna do points and stuff. I was just gonna do like an award show.
Well, yeah.
mean-
About the Woodies, but they was doing it, so I said, nah.
Who wouldn't want a Woody though?
That's true. It's true.
You could, you know how cheap it is just to get little small awards on.
Well, see, my thing was here's my thing. My trophies were going to be dildos.
See,
Yeah, that was gonna be my trophies were dildos. And
So
I
your
was gonna-
trophy's multifunctional then?
Yeah.
or
So-
you could have just done penis like suckers.
Yeah,
And
I could've
then
done that.
everybody who got a
Yeah.
Woody had to eat a penis sucker
Yeah.
during their acceptance award.
We still could do something like that. I mean, but I just didn't want because I'm one that doesn't like to seem like I'm copying other people.
How are you going to copy an
Unlike
award show?
other people on this show that likes to do things that I come up with.
Somebody has been attacked here.
I think
Dude,
it's
he's full of
you, Shan.
shit.
Shabby.
He's a liar. You can't believe him, guys.
Every idea I
Okay.
come up, I'll never tell Shabisky an idea I'm thinking about doing again. Never will I do that.
Oh my goodness.
I come up with better stuff, pimp, like Shabibus. Okay,
Yeah,
and
because
not Shabibble.
I haven't been doing Pimpus Christ since 2013.
That's
I haven't
shit
been
compared to
doing that.
Shabibus.
I haven't
Shabibus is a
been saying
million
how
times
Pimpus-
better.
I haven't been saying I'm Pimpus Christ.
Yeah. I took what you did and I made it better, pimp.
Hey,
you.
hey, why
Do we
can't
have to
y'all?
mediate?
Yeah, for real. I think
Hold on.
isn't there a Trinity going on with God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit? Why
Yeah,
can't
that's
y'all
true.
just get along and maybe Missy can be like the Holy Mother? I don't know.
That's true. We should do something like that, though. Hey, somebody who's an artist out there, they need to draw like me, Missy, and Shabby as like the Holy Trinity. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. But Missy'd have to be the Holy Ghost because she's not a father or a son. So she'd have to be the Holy Ghost. And I'd be the Father, Shabisky be the... I'm God. Shabisky can be Jesus in that situation. And Missy be the Holy Ghost.
Well, isn't Shabisky forever like a victim?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So he could be the martyr. You could always say Shabisky's the victim all the time. He's always being crucified.
Black Guy TV's in the chat room. By the way, next Wednesday, Black Guy TV's on the show alongside Captain Kirish, who's both are awesome guests.
Yeah.
And we've already got most of the week planned out. And Thursday we may have a special guest. We're not gonna say who it is.
If not, it might be me again. So I apologize in advance.
That's true. Because when the guest usually doesn't show up, I'll message Mel like, "Can you show up, please?" Because I know she's such a sweetheart. She always does it for me. She doesn't turn me down.
I need to learn to say no more often. That's
No,
like
you
across the
don't.
board. And even in my job, I now have a new role in my job where anytime they want to have like science speakers come to the college, they're like, could you got the gear? Could you just organize all of it? And then we'll just do it all online. Because I actually did the very first virtual cross-campus Q&A session, international at this college, and it was across 4 campuses.
Oh, wow.
And now they were like, oh, you can do this all the time now. And I'm like, sure.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't, please hit the like button and the share button. Share this as much as you can, please. We appreciate it very, very much if you do so. And that like button. And also throw this out there. I do have a stream goal of $100. If we can make it, I'd be a very happy person. Anyways, moving on to Mel's breast. She wasn't talking about that though, was she?
I'm going to probably marinate them in pickle juice so they'll taste like Chick-fil-A later.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, that's just
Chicken
weird.
breasts, guys. Chicken breasts. Where is your brain?
But I don't want chicken breast.
His brain was in.
I was thinking of titties. I was like, she gonna put her titty in a jar of pickle juice? What the hell? That'd be a big ass jar. You got some bazookas over there, girl.
Okay, guys, first of all, stop eating at Chick-fil-A. Get you a big
Why?
old plastic like Ziploc bag. throw your chicken breasts in there and let them soak in pickle juice. That's their whole secret. That's why it tastes that way. I used to work there. That's all it is.
There you go. Yeah, they do that, but it's so good. But
It is good, but you just literally do that. And if you want to deep fry it, you just roll it in the freaking flour and fry it in peanut oil.
I got
That
an
is
argument.
literally it.
I got an
There's
argument
nothing
about Chick-fil-A last week with a friend of mine. He's like, Pam, how you will call yourself a liberal and support all these people's rights and yet still say you like Chick-fil-A? I was because I like chicken.
I mean, you do what you can. Tatted Jedi, you in the chat, and I see you. You just shots fired. I see you. I see you. I learned how to be a meanie poo poo head from the best. You buddy. You made this monster right here. If you think I'm mean,
Billy, if you keep coming and harassing my guest, I'm going to have to put you on timeout.
Billy actually did help me build my computer, by the way. He has the patience of a saint with that.
He's a little cunt.
He's wonderful.
He's a
He
cunt.
has a great beard.
He's a cunt with a beard.
He won't put glitter in his beard still, guys. I'm trying
Why?
really hard to get him to for anytime it's a holiday or something.
So you know what you do? Send him a glitter bomb.
Yeah,
To do that.
yeah, we could all send him a
Could
glitter
do
bomb.
that.
Glitter bombs.
Mhm.
We'll make him
Sorry,
fabulous.
Make him a fab ass. I mean, a
You're
fabulous.
going to be fabulous whether you like it or not.
No, I think he would kill us.
Glitter bomb.
Glitter everywhere for weeks.
I should dye my goatee live.
Yes, you should. Definitely.
Yeah, nah.
Put that just for men all over it.
It ain't just for men, actually, because the store didn't have something about women's hair dye.
Oh,
It doesn't matter if it's men's or women's. It's like
Well, actually,
same
it does
chemical.
with mine. It does with mine because here's why. Because for some reason, the women's hair dye, I have to do it twice. With just for men, just once is all it takes. But for some reason, I have to do it twice with the women's hair.
well, it depends on what the chemicals are that you're using in it.
This
What's
is
in the
Revlon.
Okay, so it's just for men.
No, this ain't just for men. This is Revlon.
Okay.
This is medium rich brown.
Oh, Hannibal's in the chat.
he is.
Yeah. Oh, fuck them. Fuck them. I didn't get nominated.
I got a golden turd that probably wasn't on the show, so it's fine. You can.
I
be
didn't get
him.
funniest white, and I don't understand why I wasn't nominated for the funniest white person, and I'm the funniest white person.
Oh, Hannibal, you're gonna have to sort this one out.
I don't understand
You're
it.
in trouble.
Uh-huh.
I don't
You're
understand
in
it.
trouble.
I think Pimp wanted special treatment because y'all are friends. I'm just saying.
No, I'm the funniest white fucking person alive.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there should be a contest.
Crandar was nominated. The dude wears a pea hat.
Pandar's pretty funny. Pandar is pretty funny.
He wears a goddamn
Yeah, he looks like
Jumanji hat.
Jumanji. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Poor Pimp. There should be you should have, I think the shit show needs to have like a comedy contest to where just two people and them,
Oh.
and they're going to like try to
Mhm.
out funny each other. What do you think?
Yeah.
How does that go? Because that is not my job.
It's essentially a roast, isn't it?
You talking about like a battle?
Yeah, a comedy battle. Why not do a comedy battle on the shit show?
Put anybody against me. I'm willing to go with that one.
Instead of a rap battle, it's a joke battle.
Yeah, I'll go with just about. I'll go.
An
like a
insult
joke
battle. Oh, I would watch that so much.
It's called slamming, is what it's called.
It's a
Slamming.
joke off.
No, it's called slamming, Missy.
But joke off sounds like
Missy,
jerk off.
it's called
That's funny.
slamming, Missy.
Joke
Oh.
off.
See,
Oh.
now if they did a joke off about science, I think I would be okay there because I could totally
off.
insult people using all kinds of science.
I think you'd be the winner there, Mel.
Told you. Joke off just sounds better because it sounds like jack off and it's funny.
No, it
Oh,
does
God,
sound
Missy.
good, but it's the actual what it's called. Instead of like rap, it's called slamming. What they used to call it anyway. I don't know if it's
Slamming?
Yeah, slamming. You're slamming each other.
Slamming
Or what
and
about
joke
banging?
off. sounds the same.
Well, whatever, dude. It's what it's called. I can't help it. It ain't my fucking fault. I didn't do it.
Or a spanking.
Oh my God. Don't give them ideas, Mel.
Yeah. They probably already thought that anyway. So
No, they're thinking about circle jokes right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
circle
Circle
joking.
jokes.
Yeah, because they circle. Yeah, we shouldn't have talked about that. Now they're just stupid in the chat room.
They're off. They're off. Oh.
There they go.
oh my goodness.
This is why I hate people.
I have a question. Has anybody here had a haircut since the freaking Rona started?
Yeah.
Only
Kinda-
ones that I give myself.
I'm kind of bald.
Yeah, I have
But I
not.
have- I have 5 hairdressers in my family, so I just kind of have to just go
I'm
see
so
my
jealous.
sister-in-law.
Look at
I think
this.
your hair looks. I thought this morning you got this 80s thing going on. I like it. It turns me on.
Everything turns you on, Pim.
Oh gosh.
No, not everything.
Most things.
I don't like non-females.
But you like Sharpie's nuts on his.
No, I like Blair White's nuts, but
Okay, so it's not so much a matter of gender as it is just you're just attracted to people that look
feminine.
like, yeah.
Feminine women. I like women. I like
Women.
feminine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Shab.
Well, he's close to. He's a bitch. I don't know if he's a woman, but he's a bitch.
I have one right here. Her name is Nina. She's my
Oh,
Pokemon.
she's cute.
Y'all want to see her? I have a doggy cam. Let me change.
Yeah.
Let me change to. There we go.
Doggy Cam.
There it is.
Oh,
There you go. That's
Cute
cute.
puppy.
Missy called you a bitch, Shabisky.
This pimp. He was saying he was attracted to feminine people.
I said I was attracted to feminine people, and she said, "So you are attracted to Shabisky?" That's what
Right,
she
and then
said.
Pimp said that you were a bitch.
Just because I like doing people's hair and stuff doesn't mean I'm feminine. Okay, all right.
Pimp was the one that said you were a bitch. I just said.
Okay, just because I know how to do a girl's hair. Okay, just because I know how to make you look beautiful.
Let me ask you a question. Let me see
Fabulous,
how romantic Shabisky is with his woman. Have you ever painted her toenails?
Mm.
Have you?
I don't got time for that.
Have you ever combed her hair for her? No, you got a black girl. No.
I groomed her.
you got a black girl. You ain't further, you ain't fucking with. If you got a black girlfriend, like you said, you ain't fucking with her hair. She will whoop your ass. You not because I've been with plenty of black women. You fuck with their hair, they gonna punch you in the throat.
Woo.
No matter what ethnicity my girlfriend is, I'm not brushing her hair. She can worry about that her fucking self, okay?
See, that's just not right. I used to brush. I've helped my girls with their hair before. I've painted their toenails if they wanted me to. I didn't just grab their foot and say, "I'm gonna paint you."
How would that go if you just
It's like you're sitting on the couch and he just grabs your foot, like, give me these fucking things. Somebody's got to paint them.
I'm gonna paint these motherfuckers now.
It's like Jesus.
Hot Pete, bitch, hot Pete. Here we go.
Or if it's like you really have a certain kind of woman, your toenails are so freaking nasty. I'm gonna come here. We gotta have to clean them up and paint them. Do you not know how to self groom? My God, woman.
Me and Penn need to open up a salon. He'll do the nails. I'll do the hair.
Yeah, you should.
No, I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. But when they ask me to do, I'll do things for my woman because that's what a man should do, or anybody should do for their significant. Now, I'm not gonna be no fucking little slave.
Dude, my girlfriend never paints my toenails, so why the fuck should she expect anything?
Have you ever asked her?
I've done it to my ex before. He's
dude,
woken up on the couch with painted toenails.
I have too, dude. I used to date this one girl, and She was hood as hell, by the way. She was. And so was I. So we was, but I woke up one night. She had my because I passed out drunk. She had my fingernails painted, my toenails painted. I had lipstick on, eyeshadow. I had everything. She done fixed me up, boy.
It's funny.
Pimpisha was born.
What?
Pimpisha was born then.
Well, actually, that may be the roots of Pimpisha.
I used to fuck with my ex when he would pass out drunk because my kids, when they were really little, they used to love those like press-on tattoos. So when he would pass out drunk, I would put press-on tattoos on different spots of his body so that when he went to go take a shower the next morning, he'd be like, "What the fuck?"
She had
Just to fuck with him.
She was funny. I woke up one day, she had a ribbon wrapped around my penis.
It's like the gift that keeps on giving.
We used to fuck with each other. She was a cool chick, though. She was, because I fucked with her too. I mean, I killed her.
Oh,
That's a good joke. I got her.
Like I win.
Is that the only pussy you're gonna hold today, Shab?
yeah.
Only pussy I'm gonna kiss today.
That cat is from hell.
Hey, dude, I seen Church yesterday. You remember Church from Pet Cemetery? That gray motherfucker, that scary motherfucker? Anybody?
Yes. Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, yesterday I was sitting on my porch and Church walked down the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I peed a little.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you expect Gage to come up right after that? The little
did.
evil child with the knife.
See, I know Gage. He's in the chat room right now.
He was just busy.
Bamboo.
Ah,
So we do have a $100 stream go today, guys. If you want to help out, so do that. 100.
100.
I'm country.
I am too.
Maybe,
I'm just saying, 100.
100.
That's a
100.
country of
100.
We tend to like put our words together and drop consonants a lot.
Yeah, we do.
You know.
Well, hell,
Sounds like hunted.
Terere is from the fucking place that created the English language. And she fucks it up all the time. Better. You feel better today?
in it.
Did you guys know that the Southern accent is derived from aristocrat British people who
Yes.
colonized in the South? So Southern people tend to pull off a pretty decent British accent if they try.
That's true. That's actually true. Yes. That's true. I knew that.
Did you?
I did. Because, well, most Southern people know that.
So
Yeah.
you got some British in you then.
A
No,
little
Brit-
bit.
A little bit.
A
We
little
got it
bit.
all.
Little bit.
We got it all back. Yeah. And then, you know, look, we all got fucked up accents. Most of us. Shabisky don't. He has that West Coast fucking proper shit that don't sound. There's no fucking culture in it whatsoever.
Guys, I lived in Vegas and I tell you, there's no accent in Vegas. It
No!
is so transient. People come and go.
Same
And
thing
it's
with,
like,
well, California,
Wow.
same fucking way, right? Especially out like from LA area, they don't have no accents. There's no
That's
culture.
so weird.
it's weird. It is weird. I lived there for 3.5 years.
And Missy's got an accent from a place she's not even fucking from. I don't understand this shit. She sounds like she's from Minnesota, and she's not even from there. She's from Connecticut.
Minnesota.
Oh, dude, it's bad on the phone.
I don't know how I do it. But
tell you what,
apparently, if you talk to me on like the actual, like on the phone, I sound like I have a Minnesota.
The first time I talked on the phone, it tripped me the fuck out. You asked her, 'cause she started talking. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come
He
from?
was like, "Wait a minute, who is this?" And I was
My
like, "What do you
friend's
mean?"
coming to dinner and I'm really excited. We're going to have a delicious roast.
I parked the car in the car park
I don't know.
because we have surfer accent. Yeah, surfer accent. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So-
Oh,
Surfer
you mean like totally, bro? No, most West Coast people don't talk like that either. I mean, like most of the people that I met out in LA and stuff, they just I mean, like my brother, he was raised in California and Palm Springs, and that's he just has. I mean, it's just boring. His accent's just boring.
Shake it up a bit, Shab.
He'll say, brother.
What? You want me to shake?
Shake your accent up a bit.
Oh, shake it up a bit. I thought you meant my tits. Okay.
You're always thinking with your tits.
Sorry.
He just likes them.
It's his best asset, you know.
You know, oh yeah. All the girls love my nips.
Nobody loves nips. They look like they've been chewed up by a fucking poodle.
They have been chewed up by a poodle.
Oh God!
Damn.
Can we get Shab to do glitter nips?
Ooh.
Glitter nips. Is
Shitter
cool.
nips.
Put a little Elmer's glue on your nips, and then just put your favorite colors of glitter on there.
Sparkle tits.
Yeah. You can make designs, you know, like how you would do as a kid. You take the Elmer's glue and do little swirly designs and then sprinkle the glitter on there and then shake it. And then you got a nice, you can do that, Shab. You can pull that off.
I think we're blowing Shab's mind here with this.
Let's glitter me up. Come on, Pip. Help me out, bud.
I don't want nothing to do with your nipples.
Well, you can cover my backside or wherever you want to go.
I don't want to. Oh, let me
Glitter
rephrase
butt?
that. Let me rephrase that. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Glitter butt. Put
Yeah,
a little
glitter
glue, Elmer's glue on my butt and sprinkle some glitter on
I'll
there.
put my
That's
dick
what
in your
that
butt,
sounds-
Shabby. How about that one?
I guess you can make some sort of glue with that.
Sort of.
Oh, God.
If your sperm is that sticky, something wrong with your ass. If that shit comes out of Elmer's glue, Shabby.
Hey,
you
the
need
glitter
to
still
go-
sticks to it, and that's all that
You
matters.
no,
Oh,
Shabby.
God.
If your sperm is like Elmer glue, buddy, you need to go to the doctor.
Ah.
So Shabby's going to turn into a unicorn with glitter poop.
Missy, you about to fall asleep, baby? Yeah. Mrs.
No, I was reading the chat and listening to it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Glitter poopy.
Ah.
Yeah, don't sniff it.
I want glitter poopy so I can play with it.
Oh,
my
God.
God.
Why did you stick your tongue out though when you did that? That's when you're talking about poop and you stuck your tongue out. Are you eating shit now?
Poop.
Oh.
I want to play with the poop.
Well, we do know you like to. We
to.
do know that you were in Sandy for Christ's DMs. We do know that.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's why I was into her. I figured out there's poop all over her.
Ah.
He's going back
The
to
brown
anus
spots
burgers
are
again.
actual literal poop.
Oh, by the way, I need to see this also from any artist who may be watching. I need to see an FBI's most wanted picture properly done with Shabby's face on it. I need to see that very bad.
Yes, please.
Like extremely bad. And have them have, I gotta see that because of what Rev said last night on that video.
Yeah, there is actually one similar to that. Someone could probably make one better that fits the whole stupid thing going on right now better. But let me see, where is this?
I don't know what Rev said.
Oh, he said that Shab's a groomer and he should be going to be going on the FBI's most wanted or something like that.
Well, if
Yeah.
Rev says it, that means it's true.
Well, but here's the thing: it's not even sexually grooming. He groomed somebody to join the Illuminati.
Or believe in the Illuminati. Not even like join it, but believe like stuff like the Illuminati and Alex Jones and stuff.
But that's why he's a pedophile. It wasn't nothing sexual, but he's a pedophile because he told somebody about Alex Jones.
Wow.
And when I said that they shouldn't eat meat or drink milk.
Yeah, and he told me, which, by the way, we ain't even gonna talk how crazy Shabisky used to be. By the way, well, apparently Shabisky used to follow Alex Jones, and seriously, he did do this. He was an Alex Jones follower. He was bleeding Illuminati and all that shit. But now he changed. He's not that way no more. And he preached that gospel. And okay, a lot of people do. Doesn't mean the fucking pedophile.
Yeah, that's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah,
No.
they keep using that word, and I don't think they know what that word means.
I don't think you know what
Pedo.
the word.
I don't know how to just send you a picture, so I'm just sharing the screen with the picture on this. on my
Maybe
screen
he
real
meant
quick.
like mani-pedi, like a pedicure.
Now, he said petty foul.
Mm.
And of course, Igor the baboon in the background going, yeah.
I wonder, what are Shani's life goals? What is it that she's,
to walk across the floor?
Maybe. I'm
about
wondering.
To not walk. That's her goal.
To be able to wipe her own ass, maybe. Look here.
I don't think that's
fat
it.
people. I am a fat motherfucker. You can't get much fat. Look here. Billy the Frid's a fat motherfucker. I know a lot of fat motherfuckers. Boogie. We wipe our own ass. I take a fucking shower. The paint ain't dripping off the wall because it smells my ass. Look, that's ridiculous. You cannot use being big as an excuse not to fucking bathe yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if she's trying to reach the level of just like the Learning Channel where she gets to be so large that they cut a hole in the side of the house.
600-pound life.
Yes, I think she's trying. I think that's the goal, because then she would land an actual television show.
Oh, God.
They would have to come and cut a side of the building out to have her wait at a truck station. I think that might be what her goal is.
That's horrible.
I don't think that. I think she literally, like, legit wants to do that. I think that's like a goal for her.
Oh, she would love that shit.
I really hope not.
I couldn't imagine hitting the point where I'm like, oh, I can't wipe my butt, so I'm gonna make my other half do it. Like, I'm gonna go in the shower if I can't do it. I feel like, I don't know, it's weird.
We all know that there's people with disabilities that get down, they can't do that stuff. But when she's not even old, look, dude. She's like, what, 30 something? And I'm 43 and I'm fat and all this shit. So I'm not making fun of her weight and stuff. I'm not gonna do it because I'm a fat guy myself. But being fat doesn't mean you. I know what I'm trying to say is I get up, I walk, I do things. I don't sit in one position, because if you sit in one position, anybody, if you stay fat or small, if you sit in one place all the time, your bones are going to get where you can't move. Yeah. It's just, and that's her problem. And I wouldn't even make fun of that if she wasn't such a bad person. Yeah, that's the thing. I think, like, if I came on here and was a horrible fucking human, it would be okay to make fun of how I look fat and all that stuff. But I'm not a great person, but I'm a decent guy. It's like, if you are, it doesn't matter what you look like or who you are, but if you are a bad person, then that shit can be a target, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's me.
No, I think you're right.
Because I don't hear Geek Room just making fun of any big person. They don't go around just making fun. People don't do that. I've never heard Shabby just pick randomly big people to make fun of. People don't, because we got kind hearts. But when you're a horrible fucking human being and you do the shit that she does, then that shit is her game.
I have friends who do similar, and I'm just kind of I just don't have sympathy for awful people.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. If I see somebody making fun of somebody just because they're big and they're actually not bothering people, I'm like, well, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like Shabisky does with me. I don't bother him. He makes fun of my weight. And it hurts my feet.
You're fat. Ha ha ha.
Shabby.
I still get more pussy than you do.
Oh my.
Poor Shabby, he's touch starved. He's touch starved.
Yeah, someone touched me. Pimp. Come here.
I remember one time I pissed a bunch of people off. They were going to try to slam me, right? And I was like, yeah, I know you're angry. I said, but it ain't because I'm fat. It's because the fat guy's getting more pussy than you. And it pissed them off. They went on a fucking month's rant on YouTube because of that shit.
Oh. Why? I always find it weird that if I were to say a single sentence, somebody's going to take that and they're going to spend like hours talking about the single sentence that I said.
And by the way, that's not good. I'm not saying I wasn't right for saying it. The reason I said it because I knew that would bother them. Because it doesn't matter how much pussy you get or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I knew that it would bother them.
Yeah.
That's
Not like a race. No one's keeping count.
Yeah, exactly. But if they coming at me and I know that's going to bother them, then yeah, I'm going to say it.
People. Sometimes I'm fascinated by them, and then other times I just expect them to act a certain way. And so it's just like
ATM just gave 40 and said, "Just wash, Shanny. So nasty."
ooh.
Yeah. So that means we need 60 to finish the goal.
Oh man.
Debbie, make them do it. But yeah, it's just. But like I said, most people don't go after most people. There's some dicks, but most people ain't just gonna go after your looks and stuff. There's a reason they're going after your looks. In most cases, like when I say something about what Shannon looks like, it's because she is a horrible person, and there's proof of it. There's proof that she's a horrible fucking person.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not saying I'm a fucking award-winning Mr. Nice Guy. I can be a dick.
What she's been doing to me is way worse than making fun of her looks. Like throwing around these shitty allegations with no evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's disgusting. Like one of the first videos she put out, I think Scientist Mill is probably the only one that hasn't seen it here. Well, maybe Pimp, but she put out a video and was like talking about me being interested in her. She thought at that point when I was trolling her, she thought I was interested in her. Yeah. She was like, "Oh, what if he was just interested in me for my kids?"
Did she really say
it? Was so
yeah.
like,
oh God.
He wasn't big forehead titty ass, all right? He wasn't interested in you. It ain't got nothing to do with your physical being, because he might like fat chicks. Who knows? I know Shabisky. He isn't gonna fuck around with somebody really that's that horrible of a human being, because Shabisky's actually not a horrible human being. He may be my little pick-on buddy sometimes, but he's also my little brother. And when you make accusations like that about a man that I know it's a good guy, Shabisky is a good person with a good heart. And when my father passed away, I was down, right? I had gout so bad with my father, I couldn't even get out of bed hardly. This motherfucker, without even asking me, went and did a fundraiser and raised a lot of money to help pay for my dad's funeral. He's got a good heart. He's a good man. I've seen him. Mm-hmm. A fucking disgusting Frankenstein cunt ass hoe bitch. And if you got any of y'all, first let me go down the list. Danny Nace, whatever his last name is, Basement Boy. I can't think of his fucking name. Whatever his name is, Brian.
G-Man?
Did you know? Basement dude.
You're thinking of tragic.
If y'all got a problem, I'm the one you solve it with, right? Come at me. I don't give a fuck. Shabby, Missy, leave them alone. I'm your Huckleberry. You don't want to fuck with me. That's it. I'm done. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. I'm tired of it.
To lighten the mood, a show that I think would do really well is if they did husband swap and put Rev in an actual loving home and see what it's like.
Oh, God. He's going to be like surprised, like, wow, this is what it's like?
I think he'd break down crying. I think he would have like an actual like nervous breakdown in the bathroom crying.
Yeah, probably. And then can you imagine like the person from the loving family going over to Shanny's? That would be
no.
And one more thing.
I would take the kids and run.
Everybody in that little circle, now this may piss Missy or Chad, but everybody in the circle I don't have an issue with. There's one guy that they don't like that I don't have an issue with. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to but I don't really have an issue with that one dude. I know they do, and they have a right to have an issue, but I don't. And so everybody in the circle, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about the ones that are. And if you have something truly, honestly about Shabby, me, or Missy, then I'll say okay. But don't make up things. Don't make up things is all I ask.
Pimp, we really know that you're a terrorist from Mars, and you're here trying to populate the planet with your sperm.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the Illuminati is investigating.
I'll give them clips. If they want clips to use against me, I slap kids on the ass. Okay.
Oh God.
Woo. Oh my goodness.
That's how much I give a fuck about your little clips of using against me. Honestly.
He punches old ladies in the grocery store parking lot just to take their insure, guys.
I stabbed an old lady because she wouldn't give me a blowjob.
Oh.
Wow.
I kicked an old man in the knee because he said Sonny.
Oh,
I beat a baby up because the motherfucker was a baby.
He looked at you sideways.
Yeah.
That was what it was. I bet that's what it
looked
was.
up and went cross-eyed. Pim just beat it.
No, I just beat up a baby because I don't like babies.
They're so codependent. God.
they shit themselves and wipe down asses like Shanny.
Oh gosh. He's, babies trigger him. He starts thinking of Shanny when he sees a big old baby sitting there.
Let's make it clear. I don't like babies. and I do beat them up.
I'm gonna get put on another list being on this show, Pimp. That, right?
So I'm the #1 name on the blacklist. I used to think that was bullshit. And then we all seen it, witnessed it one night live, that when the Google moderators came in themselves and started deleting people.
No, I mean, I'm already on an FBI watch list because of my education. If you have a chemistry post-grad degree, you're put down as a person to watch, just in case she loses her mind. She knows how to make stuff.
Watch out for them chemical weapons.
They told us that when we went to grad school. They said, "Congratulations, you're now on an FBI watch list."
Oh, wow.
That was in our orientation because of the fact it's a chemistry degree.
Well, damn.
Mm.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So I'll be put on a second one being on this show, man. That's all right. I'll just rack up a bunch of lists. And I'm
Can't hang out with groomers and expect not to put on a list, man.
I know.
Okay.
How many dogs do you groom a day?
Look how good I did your hair. You look great, Mal.
Well, Shab likes sex. Shab has sex with animals. Shab is a poodle pounder.
Oh gosh,
I can fuck as many poodles as I want.
He is a Chihuahua chunker.
I am keeping Nina away from you.
Yeah, dude.
So cute though.
He is a Shih Tzu shooter.
No.
Back off,
Can you turn on the doggy cam again for me?
No.
Oh, God.
He's a Pekingese Tickanese.
No.
He is a hound dog pounder. He's a hound pounder.
A hound pounder.
Yeah.
But no, your hair does look really nice today, Mel.
Well, thank you. I put it in a whole ponytail. Look how long it is. It's like as long as my arm. With just
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your hair
because I
is
haven't
very
had
long
a
now.
haircut in like a year. It's like my hair is so long. This is dry. When it's wet, it's longer.
Oh, God.
I know. Washing my hair is like a big freaking ordeal now. So,
Oh, God.
just to get the tangles, I have like a separate vat of like there's olive oil vat of hair, like it's meant to be lotion. I have one that's coconut oil and I have one that's olive oil. So to get the tangles out, I have to like put that in my hair when I go to wash my hair. It's just
I don't have a phone.
Oh, yeah.
oh.
I need a phone bad. It's part of my content creation and business, and I don't have one.
Oh, what kind of phone you need, man?
Well, I like to have a good camera because I do the content. So everybody's telling me to get an iPhone, but I can't afford that.
You can probably get one of the older versions of iPhone.
Yeah, but the new cameras is what everybody's telling me. It's like perfect. They're like awesome cameras.
I have an iPhone 11 and 11 something or other.
Yeah.
But I know they're up to what, 13 now?
Something like that.
I saw the new, I think it's the new Galaxy something. It has five.
Yeah, they said that's
cameras on
good.
it.
They said that new one can actually compete with the iPhone cameras because that's one of the main things I'm looking for is a good camera because I do the content with it. But I ain't gonna be able to get one for a while.
Mm-hmm.
which sucks. Yeah, unless John Morgan buys me one. I mean, he is buff, you know.
He's buff. I have to say, I do have an iPad. I got an iPhone, and I do have a MacBook. But it's really cool because they're all linked to each other. Mm-hmm. So I could be working on my iPhone, hop over to my iPad, had the same stuff, and then go over to my laptop.
I used to have a Mac. I had a Mac computer. That's why I miss it because of the video editing program. What's the big one? I can't think what it's called now. But it's a very expensive program.
Final Cut Pro.
Yes, I had that. It cost me like $300 when I bought it, but yeah, it was good though. It was good. But I had that Mac for so long, it finally just went bye.
I recently have gotten for my computer Resolve, and I'm still learning that software. But it came with this really cool edit board, like a gift with purchase. Ooh. So I'm pretty excited. I haven't started playing with it yet because I've just been busy. But Resolve was like around $200 or something, and it's the Studio 16 version. They do have a free version, and I was gonna try that out, and then I accidentally got like the nice version. I'm like, well, I gotta learn how to use this. So,
it's like that's a happy whoops.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
$200 there. Oh, but it's cool. Maybe you can get a phone.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to for a while.
No. Somebody
told you,
Pimp a phone for Christmas in February. A Valentine's gift.
Yeah, I'll be your sweetheart.
Yeah, show Pimp you love him.
We also got $60 to finish the go. That's what we need to finish the go. We had $100 go. We need 60. But yeah. Anyways, Pimp should get a flip phone for smartphones are bad. Are you? Shut up. I actually need it because of business purposes.
Any pros?
Need it for and my part of my business is the camera. And my back.
Oh boy.
Am I froze?
You were for a second, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You're pissing me off.
I'm sorry.
Everybody's pissing me off right now.
Oh,
so, I'm okay. I'm done. I'm okay now.
Oh,
I blame Shabisky.
What?
Shabisky.
I blame you because you're a bitch.
Blame me.
Yeah.
Blame it on the Shabisky.
Blame it on the rain. Hey.
Oh gosh.
Whatever you may do, don't put the blame on you.
Oh,
blame
God.
it on the rain.
The best lip syncers ever.
Yeah, that's some Milli Vanilli for you there, Chef.
Oh God, that was a hot mess. That whole era, and then with Vanilla Ice ripping off, Under Pressure, which Under Pressure again has been. Yeah, we added that at da. Did you see that video? It's different. It's not the same guys. We added the da there, so that made it ours. You're like, wow.
Oh, Shabby. Do you know who Vanilla Ice was?
Yeah.
Stop. Collaborate and listen.
Ice is back with a brand new invention.
There was a teacher who taught her class whenever she said stop, her students would go, collaborate and listen. She trained every time she said stop, they had to shout that back. And then that got their attention to do the next thing. This is like grade school stuff. It wasn't high school. Nobody would do that in high school.
Yeah, I know. That's like somebody, every time somebody says, tell me why, I always say, ain't nothing but a honey. Lord.
I whip out the occasional NSYNC every once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got to. Bye, baby. Bye.
Oh,
and
my
Backstreet
God.
Boys. Here's the thing about the Backstreet Boys that I always thought was funny as fuck. Their first goddamn song had the Backstreets back. That's right. How you back? You just now arrived.
I know.
It is true.
The very first song had Backstreets back. That's right. You wasn't even here before.
There was a gay bar that was downtown, or at least in Midtown where I live, called Backstreet.
Yeah.
And so when you say Backstreet's back, I always thought the gay bar's back. Awesome.
That might be what it was about.
Well, was okay. No, Lance Bass was in Sync. I get them all mixed up, man.
Yeah,
They're like all the
Lance
same.
Bass liked it up the ass.
Oh Lord, Justin Timberlake though.
Oh, he liked it up the ass too.
Did you see? He went out to. They did a Stax Museum thing for the inauguration, which is pretty cool. Stax Museum is actually pretty awesome. If you've never been there, I actually interviewed for a job there once. It was, I was going to work in their education department.
I hate it. If you're trying to make people smart and shit, stop it.
Stax Museum has a phenomenal success rate, particularly with their school and with students getting into really nice colleges.
You know why I'm so confused about life right now? Because here my big dumb ass, seriously, my big ass dumb ass don't know shit hardly. Yet I'm very good friends with like several fucking scientists and shit. Like Landon Curtin, one of the smartest people on the fucking planet, is like my best friend, and I'm like, how did that happen?
That's how I feel about Doc Savage. He's one of my dearest friends.
Yeah.
And he's like child prodigy smart, help make vaccines, and the Gates Foundation calls him to check their numbers.
Well, look at you. Look, I'm friends with you, and you're like a smart ass chick. Phoenix Rose, who is in the virologist and all that, and she's going to fucking doctor school and all this shit. And all these motherfucking people, I'm like, I'm sitting here, I dropped out of high school.
Because it's not about
it's about the education's intelligence.
Yeah, well, there's different types of intelligence.
Yeah, there is. Well, yeah, there is. And Landon, I said, here's the thing: the first time I actually met Landon in person was in California, and I started doing my whole Pimpmunk thing. He's okay. He said, "You can drop the dumb country boy act. I know it's an act." and then he said, and so I'm not stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
I know a lot. I read a lot and stuff like that. But I'm just me. But you can talk like this and act like I do and still be intelligent. People don't understand that, but you can. And this deep ass Southern accent I got makes people think I'm a fucking moron.
Yeah. Going around being a woman of science and just sit there, and then people just don't even connect.
The first time I heard you talk, it tripped me the fuck out. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I heard that Southern ass fucking accent come out of you, I'm like, no, she ain't no scientist.
She can't be homegrown in the South and have brains. My God, I live here.
Making moonshine don't make you a scientist, girl. Come on now.
Oh goodness! At least none of y'all asked me the question. Do you make meth like Breaking Bad?
And I said one night I had somebody say,
"It's too funny,"
because they were trying to make fun of me because of where I'm from. They're like, "You're from New Albany, Mississippi. Tell me one person from New Albany, Mississippi that's ever done anything." I said, William Faulkner. And they were like, "Oh shit." William Faulkner is one of the greatest authors of all time. Was born in New Albany, Mississippi. He was here, and then he lived in Oxford after he got real smart. But yeah, Oxford's like 30 miles from here. So
you look at Tupelo.
Yeah, Tupelo. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Elvis, but there's a lot of very smart people that come from Mississippi. And very successful people. Hell, Oprah Winfrey from Waterman.
And then you got Tina Turner was from Nutbush, right?
Nutbush City Limit.
Yeah. You got really accomplished people that come up out of the South.
Yeah. I mean, but they just don't know. They just don't know. Now, I'm not extremely intelligent man. Let me tell you right now, I can hold my own in some conversations. But I'm definitely not Mel and Landon status.
Well, we're smart in different ways. If you expected me to come up and try to do slamming comedy, Don't know that I would have to like probably practice that and prepare for a while.
Yeah. Well, my forte in comedy is improv, right? And improv does take a certain amount of telling. Well, comedy takes a certain amount of telling.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. You know, and so it's like, where do you focus your resources?
Yeah.
So for me, I try to be funny, but it's more like dad joke stuff because that kind of just suits me better than me trying to.
Yes, John Morgan, William Faulkner. There's a big ass water tower with his fucking face painted on it right down the road from me. William Faulkner.
You seem just very surprised at many things today, John Morgan.
I know,
Yeah.
blowing his mind today.
I think it's just all his muscles. It's just getting to him.
All those big muscles.
He's so muscly.
Is he?
Oh, he's chiseled perfection.
Oh, wow.
Is he a man of wax, as they would say in Shakespearean?
A man of wax.
I'm a man of wax.
He's a man of wax.
Dude, I knew as soon as you said that.
kind of wax.
I knew as soon as you said that Shabisky was going to say what he just said. I'm a man of wax, and 'cause I knew that. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh goodness, Shakespeare has a great way of, you know, he has fantastic insults, and they have great ways of, you know, he has a great way of complimenting people in that. I almost kind of wish I just had a list of Shakespearean insults I could just throw at people sometimes, and they would look at me like I'm nuts, but then I would be laughing my butt off, going, "This is hilarious."
Yeah. but you know, but you're right though. One thing about certain different types of intelligence and stuff. I mean, like Shabisky, right? This motherfucker knows shit that I don't even know. Like that motherfucker knows lizards like a sumbitch.
I eat lizards.
He's into reptiles and stuff, and he actually has studied about reptiles and really got into it. And that's not a joke. That is intelligent. I mean, he found something he was interested in, and he studied upon it and learned about it. And he also knows botany.
Botany, yep. He's an herbologist, right?
You know what botany is, right, Shabisky?
Yeah, I don't necessarily know that stuff like a huge amount, but I definitely was into reptiles, and I grew, you know, plants a bit and stuff.
And Missy knows how to drive over kids and look at 17-year-olds in wrestling leotards.
Yep.
No, Missy's got a skill that nobody else has, and that is called sexy. Wow.
Here's a question.
It's a skill.
Can you teach sexy?
No.
No.
Can you teach
No.
sexy?
Well,
I don't.
No, you cannot teach sexy. It's like you can't. You can't.
Just do the opposite of Shanny, and boom, got it.
Boom.
You
It's
got
like
it.
you can't teach charisma. You can't. I don't think you can.
So if there was a class on like comedy,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that could be taught?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, here's the thing. Okay. I've always said this. There's funny and then there's being funny.
Yes.
You can, you can be funny at times, but being funny is completely different.
Okay.
I like to think I'm just funny. I'm funny. I'm a funny motherfucker. I know how to be funny. I have worked on it for years and years on how to be funny. Now everybody's not going to think I'm funny, right? Of course, comedy is the most subjective thing out there. It's more subjective than anything. Comedy is. Because what Shabisky may then there's different types, like stoner humor. Shabisky's got stoner humor down. I'm not really good at stoner humor because I'm not a stoner. So I'm not great at stoner humor. But just I'm really good at improv, thinking on my feet, stuff like that. That's my forte.
Mm. See, I have a musical theater background, and I have improv and theater. Yeah. But if somebody were to have me do improv and comedy, it's like I can sing, but don't ever ask me to rap unless you just want a comedic experience, because it's hilariously bad.
Well, a lot of people think I can rap, and I can't.
Girl.
A lot of people online think I can rap because they see me do it online. I'm not a rapper. I can rhyme and make it funny, and it sounds like I can rap.
Oh, I can't rap at all. I can sit here and it looks like I'm a stereotypical white girl.
Yeah.
When I try to
same thing with Shad. He looks like a stereotypical white girl.
I wish I could strive to be Shabby's level of stereotypical white girl. I think that's a goal for me.
Right, Shabby, stereotypical bitch ass motherfucker. That's what he is.
It's a goal for everyone.
He's what we call a punk.
He's a punk.
He's a punk ass bitch.
I like punk music.
No, not that kind of punk. Well, see, down in the South, when you call somebody a punk,
God.
that means you a bitch, basically. You're a punk.
Ooh.
What the fuck, pimp?
Taking up the ass in prison.
Your bromance is in trouble, Shab. I don't know what you've been doing, but you've probably been neglecting Pimp, and you shouldn't.
I'm
be
sorry.
doing
I'll
that.
paint your toenails.
Yeah,
or
no,
something.
thank you, finally.
I got you, babe. What color you want? You want
Hot
glitter or
pink.
not?
Hot pink, baby.
Yeah,
He
I
wants
got
hot
you.
pink, like his lips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know, somebody been paying attention to my lips. Look at her. Yeah. I got you, girl. Anyway, so Missy, what are we doing in the second hour?
We eat demand.
See, that's safe.
There you go.
Anyways, in the description below, Shabisky has a Patreon. Please consider becoming a patron of Shabisky. He has perks and rewards. He does stuff like movie night, gameplay with his fans. Very cool shit. So please consider doing that. Missy has a Patreon with some very good perks and rewards as well. She has photos for your viewing pleasure. She's also doing a Valentine's Day package right now for $50. You get some very special photos. And so please become a patron of hers. She deserves it very much. I have a Patreon, a Streamlabs, and a direct link to PayPal. I'll throw my Cash App in the chat room as well. There is a $100 stream go. We've made 40 so far, so we need 60. Also, if anybody wants to help out with Pip getting the phone, I'll be happy with that. Okay, that's it. Tomorrow on the show, we got Ronan. Fire Ronan will be here. It's Friday. So tomorrow's also the last Friday of the month of Fridays we were doing. So if side go. If we make 200, I'll do another month of Fridays. So yeah, 200 more with the 100 we're making today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3. So anyway, that's it. I'm done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Y'all give Pimp all your money. Unless you know you need to spend it on food.
No, go hungry.
Oh my goodness.
You know you want to give him money.
So, Shab, are you going to wear the t-shirts on the stream? And if so, I need to know when, and I want a picture.
As long as I look pretty in them, I'll wear them.
Okay. I sent you some original designs and everything.
You have to wear my shirts every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Okay. Well, so
every
only
second of every day.
My dogs will develop an appreciation for you.
Yeah.
Because I don't leave my house.
On all our shirts.
Oh, look, it's a photo exchange.
Oh goodness! Now it got awkward.
Oh wow, we're changing photos, Mal.
Oh, I will be on John Morgan's show Saturday, by the way. Yeah, Saturday. Cool. I'm gonna plug that real quick. John Morgan. I will be on John Morgan's stream Saturday, but he's got to be good. And he's just if he sucks, I'm not even coming back.
Oh goodness! What we gonna do about that? Oh goodness! If I had you on my show, Pimp, what would we talk about?
Anything you want to talk about, baby.
It's mostly science stuff. So
I can make it funny.
You can make bad science funny.
Yeah, I could do it.
You could do it. We have a pretty funny
Will we
time
make
on
out
this.
afterwards?
We can be. I don't know how we do that with I'll
come to Tennessee.
He wants to do the sexy side.
We don't live too far from each other, baby.
There's the Rona, though.
That is the Rona. Fuck.
There's the Rona. We got to socially distance, man. And there's a worse string coming out. There's a worse strain out.
Talk about that here a little bit too. They're actually recommending people double mask right now. Because the new strain is worse than this one ever has been.
Oh,
This is what I've been telling people for the past freaking year. I'm like, this is why we need to limit transmission.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of some of them N94 or 95. What's it called? 94?
N95s. You're not going to be able to do that. But there's a Korean version. There's a Korean version called K, I think.
Yeah, I've seen those on Amazon.
Yeah, the Korean version. Don't get Korean N95. You don't want that. Let me tell you the right one to get because I've just ordered some. They're not as good as N95s, but you want to get the Korean version because they don't cut corners. And let me see what's it called. This is coming in next week. All right. It is Korea Black Disposable KF94. You want KF94. They are breathable. You can, and they are disposable, of course. You have to, they're not reusable. You can't reuse them. But they're not as heavy as like the N95s, but they do have medical grade quality. Similar to that of not N95s, but they're not they're not as effective as N95s, but they're pretty close.
Yeah. Well, I double masked this morning when I went to and that shit is kind of uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you, but I'm willing to do it. I mean, it's crazy out there. And people just don't care.
No, they don't.
It's sad that we're at a point now to just be. It's so political now that mask wearing. All the MAGA heads are still. I know he's gone, but his effects are not gone. His effect on those people is not gone.
No, we're looking at least a decade worth of damage that we're going to have to undo.
Yeah, and I know people say, well, you need to quit, stop talking about Trump. Well, yeah, but Trump's effect on people is still happening, like majorly.
Yeah.
And it's horrible because he talking about grooming.
Yeah.
He groomed the fuck out of those people. So yeah, he is out of office. Donald Trump is out of office, but his effect is not gone. People not wearing masks, people still, they're not even remotely trying to give Biden a chance. And then the arguments against the shit that Biden's doing. So far, he's only been in office with me. He's done everything he said he was going to do so far. And that's, everything all these executive orders he said he was going to do before that's what he ran on. And people talking about the pipeline. The pipeline losing so many jobs. You know how many jobs are actually permanent from the pipeline? 35. 35 permanent jobs. With the Green New Deal, there's going to be thousands of permanent fucking jobs.
And the people that are upset about the jobs that weren't existent before, the jobs that hadn't happened yet. Yeah. What about, and I'm doing whataboutism here, guys. I'm just throwing this out there. Where was the outrage about the millions of people who are on unemployment right now? And the ones who lost their jobs, the people who do service industry work, the individuals who are like now have comorbidities because they were forced to go to work from the freaking pandemic. Yeah. So, I have very little outrage about the pipeline not being built over the top.
Yeah, exactly. And look, and the pipeline did so much more than what people think. The indigenous people's lands that it fucking destroyed.
Yes.
The atmosphere, our fucking climate, it fucked with the climate like you wouldn't believe. Look, and by any means, I'm not sitting here saying that Biden's going to be a great, great president. But I'm just saying he's only been in like a week now, and he's doing what he said he was going to do. Now, will he fuck up? Yes. But he has a lot of shit he has to redo because of Trump. Look, you know what? Stupid things like Trump had a fucking button on his desk for a Diet Coke.
Yeah, he had a Diet Coke button.
And it's just so silly. But Biden goes in and looks at the plan of how they were going to distribute the vaccinations. He didn't have a plan. There was no plan to distribute these vaccinations. No plan whatsoever. So he's having to do all these fuck ups that Trump has to take care of that, and then he does his own thing. Now, I don't know if he's going to be good or not. I don't know yet. But so far, I can't complain about what Biden's done so far. I can't.
There were so many people died from COVID-19 while Biden was and you're like, what?
Yeah, no, right. You do know why they're dying, right? Because of the fucking president before. Because there was nothing done about it. It's just ridiculous.
So it wasn't going to just automatically stop because Biden took over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and they've all put their they've hitched their horse to the wagon of that one chick who's wanting to get Biden out of there. This is the same chick who harassed that 17-year-old boy. I can't think of his damn name that was in that shooting in Florida.
Rittenhouse? No. It wasn't
the mass school shooting.
Oh, okay.
David Hogg or whatever his name is. Hogg, right? That kid. Yeah. He was in a mass school shooting, and there's video of her following him and harassing him. Oh. And then she denied the Sandy Hook shooting, said that wasn't true. Okay. And this is the kind of person you want to hit your wagon to, for real?
They don't care because they've been allowed to just say whatever they want and do whatever they want, and they were emboldened and enabled by Trump. So, if you're gonna drink the Kool-Aid, just fill it up in a pool and dive head first into it. I
got a question for you, Mel. John Morgan just gave 60. Thank you, John Morgan. That goal's taken care of. Thank you, buddy. So science Mel. I didn't say scientist Mel. Science Mel. Do you have a PhD? If so, what was your PhD thesis?
I do not have a PhD. I've thought about getting one. I have 2 master's degrees, but I did do research for those. My first master's degree, I did educational research in linking content mastery to content interest. So I found a way to quantify that. And then the second master's that I've got, I did 2 different types of research. The first one was in nanoparticle technology, to where we developed and engineered a breast cancer test that was more sensitive than the current gold standard in hospitals. And then the second bit of research that I did was computational chemistry in developing protocols in order to find different medications that would bind within the LPA2 receptor, which is a highly expressed receptor on breast cancer cells, which helps them stay alive. So
I had no idea none of that shit.
So cancer research.
Me and Shabisky just went, what?
See, I don't use those words very often when I talk to the general population.
What? Anyway, thank you, John. Appreciate that. Now, I tell you what, I'm going to lower it just a little bit. I said 200. If I make another 150, I'll do a monthly Friday. There we go. If we make another 150, that's not, man, I have to, but yeah, I'm trying to get enough money. Then maybe I can find me a phone.
Maybe get a phone.
Yeah.
Well, not with that money, because the phones are ridiculous high.
Thank you.
Yeah, they are expensive.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, they're ridiculous high. But yeah, thank you, John. But yeah, John's a pretty smart guy. He's also stupid. Some of the smartest people I know are some of the dumbest people I know too.
I feel pretty stupid sometimes, and people are like, "You're not stupid," but I'm like, "Yeah, I am for some things." If you wanted me to talk about a certain thing, I would.
Would you consider yourself a street smart person?
To a degree, because I did have to deal with stuff growing up.
I know people who are just fucking geniuses, right? You throw them in the same areas that I've been in, they would not survive.
I was walking down the street one day, on my way to, I had just left a Harry Connick Jr. concert, and I was walking down.
You left a Harry what?
Harry Connick Jr.
Oh,
I had taken a family member with me. It was a younger, teenage girl. We went to Harry Connick Jr. and then we went to go get something to drink afterwards. Heading back, there was this dude who just started hollering out profanities at me in front of this young girl, like all the things he wanted to do to me. And so and he wouldn't stop. And it was just, I had had it. So I turned around and proceeded to just completely scream at him, telling him, "You are fucking disgusting. You smell like cheese. Does your mama know you're out here outside of a liquor store harassing women? Don't she go to church down the street? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want your nasty ass. Go take a shower. So I just started screaming at him all of this stuff. And he was just like, what? And what was weird is that everybody who was passing by didn't think a second thought about what he was saying to me. But when I started saying something, they all stopped. And so
we got a $2 tip. Thank you so much, Dragon in the West. He said, we are in a desperate need of green infrastructure, modernization, including renewable and nuclear. Also, y'all hear about Reddit pulling a Robin Hood on some hedge funds and made Wall Street cry like a punk?
I did hear something about that.
I hadn't heard about that.
I guess a couple months ago, everybody thought that GameStop was going to tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a couple of like the bigger companies went and bought some of the stock, and they were like, all right, we're going to sell it like right at the opportune time. And instead, millions of people went and bought stock in GameStop, which made their money like absolutely worthless, but made like some people a lot of money. Like instead, like it fucked Wall Street up to the point where they wanted to stop trading. Like they wanted to stop everything because they were hemorrhaging money, and they couldn't.
One guy started it on Reddit too. One guy got that started.
Calling the people that are doing this to them, they're comparing them to a cartel.
Well, look at this. It's not a damn proper compared to a cartel.
That was my kid right there.
Yeah, I figured it was your kid. I some kidnapper just busted in. Hey, by the way,
I was just passing by. Thought I'd drop my 2 cents.
I was going to rape you, but this conversation is interesting, and I want to say this.
No, he was the one that told me about it this morning. He was like, "Did you hear about this?" I was like, "No, it happened."
Oh my goodness! You know, speaking of games,
he's got a good voice, by the way. He's got a very good. He can do. He's got a voice for podcasting. You ought to talk to him about it. Seriously.
He does have a good voice. I have to tell you. So I've been playing games since like forever, and sometimes and I'll invest in a game on my phone or something like that. So because people spend money on games, there's some kind of weird like thing that says, well, you spend money on games, therefore you're not a real gamer. Anybody else get that kind of crap?
No, I don't understand that.
No.
You spend money on this game for like,
I hate people. I do.
So I'm like, okay.
If it brings you enjoyment, spend your money. If it brings you, I say people. Honestly, I'm about to think I'm joking. I'm not. People's like, I've had a lot of gamers do this to me, right? Like, you like to go to strip clubs. That's fucking just wasting your goddamn money. I'm like, well, I like it. I enjoy it.
And, if it's a good game, why not help the developers get better?
It's stupid.
I'm like, this is so dumb. So I've been playing this game on my phone. I'm now queen of the server, which is kind of cool. I've maxed out like my monarch. I've maxed out my generals. It's like a war game. And so I'm sitting there, like, I've been playing my stuff, and people are like, well, you just spend money and you're not a real gamer. I'm like, I have an original Atari sitting over there with 45 games and have owned every single console. I have a chipped PS1 with bootleg games from Korea. We're not going to sit here and say, Belle's not a gamer because she spent money. How do you not spend money? Dropping money on an app on my game is like me going to the freaking arcade and blowing $100 on quarters. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, that's what I used to do.
The guy gave you a lot of quarters, didn't he?
I actually knew people in the mall where I worked, and they would just give me a bucket of tokens. It was great. I would just walk in. I would just be like, oh, hi, my friend Mark's working today. Go spend like hours at the mall.
A lot of these people don't understand the greatness of an arcade, a real arcade back in the day. Dude, I remember when I was a kid going to because they started ending back when I was like getting up teenage years, but when I was young, because the arcade was so fucking awesome.
It was, man. I would sit and play pinball for like an hour.
Yeah,
I was like
I
getting
love
all
pinball.
Tommy and the Who. Tommy can't hear. Nope, playing pinball. Y'all leave me alone.
Yeah.
They have
I'm about to
one
sleep.
that's like it's not it's just supposed to like mimic what like an old school like arcade would be, and that shit was the
Yeah, that's
best
what I'm talking about.
day.
I'm not talking
Like,
about Dave and Buster's and shit like that. I mean, the
Yeah.
old school arcades.
yeah,
which
this is like the old like when it was
Mhm.
first like in the 80s. Like that's what
Yeah.
it looked like when
Go
you
back.
watched it.
old. I used to love going to old school billiard halls, man.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Fucking love it,
Love them
dude.
too.
One of my favorite things were the tabletop video games where you could go to a pizza place and you get your pizza and then sit down and play like Galaga or Pac-Man sitting at a table and eat your pizza. Because it was literally like a table. And then the screen was underneath the freaking table. And then you could just sit there and play your game and eat your pizza. It was
Yeah.
perfect. It was freaking perfect.
Fun shit, man.
Yeah, the places over here have bowling alleys with arcades.
Alice.
Bowling alleys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like the bow. I haven't done it in a very long time.
I'm terrible at bowling. That's
I
something
got kicked out of the
I'm
bow a long time though, because I did the whole stupid run down the lane thing.
Never a good bowler.
I can't do it. But like I said, I really enjoyed the freaking video games. If you go back and watch the original Tron, that feel with the arcade there, man. You walk in and I'm really old, guys. So when I was going to college, they used to have an arcade, and then I would go downstairs in between classes and I would just beat the guys playing video games. We had, I think it was a racing game, and there was one dude that had just completely was popping quarters, beating people. I'm like, hey, I'd like to play. And he goes, you know what? I got a quarter just for you. I said, great. And I sat down there, blew him away, and they were like, wow, you just beat him.
Yeah, and I'm not saying there's still not arcades around. It's just a lot of them don't have that feel.
Right. I mean, and it's fun to sit there and kick somebody's complete and total ass in front of everybody else playing like Capcom versus Marvel, or a shooting game. My goodness, like one of what was it? House of the Dead or Carnival or something, and just walk in and I love the freaking shooting game.
I just now thought about it. It's so funny. I can walk at the end of my road that I live on and actually see the building where the arcade used to be when I was a kid. So I just now thought about that. Yeah.
It's awesome. I love arcades. I used to when I lived in Vegas, there was something called Neonopolis, and they had a deal with like the movie theater at the time, and also there was an arcade where you can go down there. If you bought a ticket, you got like a free game card, and so I would go downstairs and just be like on Soul Calibur for like a flat hour until it was time to go to the movie. I would just play the whole game till the end because I'd just sit there and it was like, oh, okay, fighting game.
Shabisky, when you used to go to the arcade to pick up your victims for grooming, what games did you play?
Mario Kart.
I wasn't too focused on the games. I was focused on the hairdos. I was looking for the kids with the bad hair. Like, it really bothers me.
I'm not sure. I honestly think
oh my god!
I honestly
Look at
think
that
that's what he thinks the grooming means.
That kid needs a haircut and then come at him with scissors. Come here, kid. Let me cut your hair.
How do you cut hair with your penis? The kid asked.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh
No.
Lord.
Oh,
Pimp.
So
You
bad.
made Shab blush. That's bad. He's redder than his shirt.
Oh my god!
You should have worn the purple shirt today.
I almost wore the purple shirt, but I chose the red. Is the red bad with me?
No,
Is it not
no,
good?
no.
No, I don't. The red doesn't look
Oh,
good.
not you.
Oh.
I just tore my jacket.
I thought
Oh,
you
no.
peed yourself.
Well, I actually did. I fucked the button. I didn't really tear it up. But anyway, I think I have peed
Donuts.
myself. My thighs feel a little wet right now.
Oh, they look good.
I want
Tiny little
those.
donuts.
I haven't eaten
Shab.
yet.
They're just the right size to stick up my butt.
Those are whole nuts.
Great.
Then.
Why would you talk about your butt with donuts right there? That's like you just killed the joy.
This one's chocolate. You want some?
Not if you're not fit in your butt.
Nobody's gonna buy me a phone. That makes me mad.
Oh goodness. Shabby eats donuts from his butt. I'm so disappointed.
You say donates or donuts?
Donuts.
I need to see more donations. Keep tipping, you motherfuckers.
Oh goodness.
Missy will show you her tits. Not really, but still. I wish she wasn't wearing a bra this morning because that shirt's see-through. But she's wearing a fucking bra like a goddamn communist. The socialists would wear a bra.
My goodness. Pimp.
Oh, baby.
When's the last time you actually got proper seeing to? You know what I mean?
Oh, my sexual activity?
Yes.
March.
I think it's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been almost a fucking year.
A year?
Well, in March it'll be a year.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, you
It's fucking 9 months.
Pimp needs to get laid really bad.
The COVID killed my fucking pussy life, and it makes me mad.
You need a toy or something, man.
I don't need a toy.
He's got
Toys
Shabby.
are great.
I tried to fuck that the little doll the other day, and the kid didn't like it.
You need that butt thing.
Yes.
There's a butt, right? It's like a silicone butt.
Lab grade
feels
silicone.
just like a butt. And it's got a butthole and a vagina hole.
I don't need no butthole doll.
You get the butt.
You sound like you need a proper seeing too, and so might as well get a toy.
Vagina.
You can get a pretend one and work it out, man. Until you
real fleshy vagina.
What I'm saying is, if you're having a hard time, man, I have fantastic toys.
I got arthritis to the extreme right now. The masturbation has killed my fingers.
Well, then you get the toy that you can grip, and so you don't have to, you can just hold it. Like you can do that.
It could do the work for you.
Yeah. As of yesterday, he's a 20. They were a 25-year-old virgin as of yesterday. Well, fuck you.
That's not nice.
I didn't know it was your birthday yesterday, Spec. Happy late birthday.
Yeah, it was
birthday, Spec.
So we got it's belated, but here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope you get some tonight. I hope you get I hope you get some. I hope you get some. I hope Spec gets laid tonight. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
I'm a crooner.
I see.
I do like I love the crooner style. I've always thought it was so cool.
Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, the Rat Pack. I was always a Dean Martin fan, though. See.
Dean Martin.
Yeah, I like Dean Martin.
I try to watch. I've tried to watch some of those Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis movies, and Jerry Lewis just gets on my freaking nerves.
Hey, lady!
I'm just like, my God!
When the moon hits your eye like a bigger pizza pie, that's amore. That's amore.
Oh my God!
I love that shit, man.
I can't enjoy slapstick like the Three Stooges.
Oh God!
I have a hard time enjoying.
What's wrong with your ass?
I don't know. I'm like, Mo is such a dick.
Now y'all got me thinking about not being laid, and I feel bad.
Oh my goodness. It'll be fine, Pimp. It'll be fine.
No, it won't, dude. It's not fine.
It'll be fine.
Because I like sex a lot.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah,
And
he doesn't.
in order to, so I would be willing to get COVID for some pussy, but I can't come back and give it to my mama with COVID. So
Yeah.
I am risking my sex life for my mama. That motherfucker better appreciate me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm about ready to whoop her ass now.
Your
So
mom?
all of you guys in lockdown then over there?
Well, they haven't done a nationwide lockdown where they would ever enforce it.
The smart people are doing what they can to not like me, right? I do my best not to socialize with the world right now because of it's hard. It really is, because I am one that likes to get out and talk to people and all that shit. But and of course the sex life's not that important, but it's important. And I do wish I could do it, but I can't right now. So
yeah, I mean, it's we who actually care about the health of our community.
Yeah.
Stay home.
And see, it ain't like I had an opportunity because I've had a foot buddy for years, right? Me and this friends with benefits for years, and she called me a couple months ago, like, "Come on over," and I can't, bitch.
We in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it does
sucks.
It does suck.
I miss traveling internationally. So
I miss traveling, yeah, because I do well, not internationally, but I do a lot of travel around the states, and I do miss that. Yeah. I used to travel international like twice a year. I would go and visit my friends in other countries and stuff, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I haven't left my house. I don't really do anything. And if I do travel, I go to a freaking cabin in the mountains away from everybody else and try to make myself feel better with a different venue. Somebody else's house this time that I've rented. I'm like, okay. It's a nightmare for certain people on the mental health thing, because it's like you're so used to leaving your house, and I work at my home, so there's no like going to the office to work now. It's like
no change of scenery.
I've had to have very strict defined boundaries just for me to function, and I'm just going, man, this is just a nightmare. And then you get the jerks that are pretending that there's no pandemic, and you're like, this is exhausting. There's a pandemic, and I'm sacrificing my mental health for the sake of, the community and the world. And you guys are out here just partying down, making everything worse. And it's exhausting.
You know how much the iPhone 12 mini is? The iPhone 12 mini is $729.
That's crazy.
I can't afford this shit.
Because over here we're in lockdown. We can't go anywhere for at least another month.
The iPhone 11 is $600.
$600. Wow.
Suck my dick.
Yikes.
The thing that makes me mad with those iPhones is that when you finally pay it off after 2 years and you go to trade it in for a new one, they're like, okay, so your phone's worth $100.
Yeah. I know, right? How does that work?
It was like $700 freaking dollars 2 years ago. Yeah. Could you at least give me $350 towards the purchase of a new one? But man, that's why I always try, I'm through T-Mobile, so if I upgrade my phone, I try to find a refurbished one. I'm like,
I was through I was through Sprint, and then T-Mobile bought Sprint, but I can't do that no more.
See, I liked T-Mobile because T-Mobile works all over the world, and it's included in my plan. So when I would travel internationally, I could just, text, and it would still be fine, Yeah,
I'm gonna be without a phone for a while.
I'm sorry.
I'm sad. Can't get no pussy. Can't got no phone.
Oh,
Missy hates me.
It sounds like you should have a blues song set up from this.
I ain't got no phone.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
can't
dun.
get no pussy either.
Dun, 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 dun.
The COVID is killing my life.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going on a murdering rampage. I'm gonna kill Shabisky and his cat.
Not the kitty. Shabisky, okay, but not the kitty.
Yeah, take the kitty, just don't hurt me. I mean, wait.
Oh,
Like a parent, kill my kids, but please don't hurt me.
It sounds like something Shan.
there are
Shannon
terrible
would do.
parents who would do that. My God, there are terrible parents who would do that too.
Probably.
Yeah, kill my kids. You know, it's fine.
Yeah,
Just don't kill me.
Yeah.
I think Shani would do that. I think
That's what-
Shani
Yeah,
would do
that's
that.
what I was just saying.
Yeah, he did
Dude,
do
what-
that.
I love wow.
Everybody thinks she was a goddamn monster.
Oh God. And then we're gonna end up she's never talked about me on her channel. I've not ever, been like, oh, I've tried to like say I wish we could have an intervention for Shani. And
Yeah.
she would just
Well,
do
today's your lucky day, Mel.
Hey, Shani. It's not too late to be a good person.
It is for her.
I don't know.
I think she's too deep. I mean, I think most people can be saved, but I do think people get to a certain point to where they're just too fucking tainted.
Yeah, I mean, there are people. I mean, there's never like a pedophile. And as far as I know, there's never been a reformed pedophile in the history of pedophiles. They just don't reform.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So
And yeah, fuck them. Not
So-
pedophiles, but yeah.
oh my goodness.
I'm mad at John Morgan Shabisky.
Me too. Screw you.
He only gave
John
60. He
Morgan.
should have gave me enough to buy me a phone.
Dude,
Oh,
what a
goodness.
piece of shit, dude. He brags about all the fingers he makes. Piece of
Yeah.
shit.
He makes fingers.
Fingers.
I'm gonna poison him.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm gonna ruin his show this weekend. Is what I'm gonna do when I get on there. I'm just gonna sit there and not speak.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that on your show sometime. Just sit here.
If you pull your tits out, it'd be fun.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
It's okay, but I can sexually harass the ladies here, but you can't.
yeah. I mean, it's a compromise.
It's a compromise to sit here and be
Just
quiet.
continue.
If
Pull your tits out.
no, I'm not doing that.
Why? I'll pull my tits out.
I know you will.
He always pulls his tits out.
Yeah, it's not a
He
pimp
does.
party unless he does that. You
I
know.
don't understand why guys can pull their tits out, but women can't.
I know it's crazy, isn't it?
Missy, break the rules.
No.
We stand by you, but do it on another channel. Don't do it on this channel. 'Cause I don't need to be banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't. Women aren't allowed to do things, pimp. You know that.
Yeah,
I should be in the kitchen right now making everybody a sandwich.
you
Yes.
should.
Sandwiches.
I'll take a mayonnaise and banana.
Mayonnaise and banana. All right, all right.
Oh God.
Oh
No.
God.
That's not
God.
that's not unusual in the South, y'all. Mayonnaise and banana is good.
Peanut butter and banana,
Yeah,
fried.
it's decent. Some people I like, but I'd rather have mayonnaise than banana. I do. I'm gonna. Hey, look, I ain't supposed to be eating bread right now, but tomorrow I may eat one on the show just to show you guys.
Oh wow.
I need to see that.
I do not
need to
want
see
to
that.
see that.
You shut your damn pile. Did I give you permission to speak yet,
Oh,
woman?
Oh my goodness.
I joke. I love you.
About we have 3 girls on this show.
yeah,
woman.
Take it out.
I love you.
Love you.
Miss. You know I kid.
For a guy who complains about not getting sex, sitting here like going,
Woman.
It might be your delivery, pimp.
Nah.
Just saying.
I'm a sweetheart. Everybody knows it. I'm just perverted on online, not off. Not when I'm on doing the shows when I'm perverted. Have I ever said anything perverted to you in DMs, Miss Mel?
No, you haven't.
Have you ever seen anything you perverted, Missy? You, Tyra.
No.
Maybe
Exactly.
Shab though. You probably
Yeah,
been harassing
yeah. I
Shab.
tell
Shabby
Shab
all the
all the time I
time.
want to suck his big, juicy black penis.
And I'm like, okay, thanks.
And then he says, he said, I think you meant this message from Monty.
God. Poor Monty.
And the-
Monty ain't nothing but a burnt saltine. I done told y'all this. He's a black cracker is what he is.
He's pretty much my brother.
He's a black cracker.
He's pretty much my brother. I've known him forever. It's weird. It's weird. Monty's awesome though.
Yeah, he is.
My brother, I mentioned my brother earlier because about being from California. He's actually in the chat room right now. James Story.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he was. He's got one of those California accents. Which there's really nothing there. It's just so boring. He's a bitch. He's a big bitch. He's a big old bitch though. He's 6'4", 6'5", something like that. And, he's a big old, and the first time he came to see, he's my dad's son, and of course my dad was my stepdad, but he was my dad, right? You know. Anyways, the first time I met him, James came there from California, and he was in the shower, and I was like, "How do I make him feel welcome?" So I snuck in the bathroom and got naked, got in the shower with him.
Well, that's a nice
And I started
breakup.
slapping my dick on his leg and butt.
Well.
That's an interesting way to make somebody feel welcome in the
Yeah.
penthouse.
Right.
Yeah. And he stayed with me a lot when I was, because I had this girlfriend, right? And he stayed with me a lot. And that girl died, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, after you get him, I mean, look, after I leave you, there's nothing to leave for.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Oh my
That's
goodness.
left for it, man. No, she didn't die because of me. She died. She had one of those, what they call the widowmaker heart attacks, where nothing really wrong with your heart, it just fucking explodes all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had one of those. Just sat at the table talking to her friend and died.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate that too. She was a good chick. She was good people, but we just wasn't compatible enough.
You know, that happens and that's common. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, but she was good people though. She was good.
The Illuminati wants you to think that her heart just exploded.
John Morgan, I'm not talking to you no more right now.
You don't get to talk to Asian Morgan.
I'm gonna put you on timeout, Gene. Okay.
You ain't giving me enough money to buy a phone yet, John.
Well, he's like, you send him perverted messages. Has he not been reciprocating your love?
Well, he told me he wanted to lick my asshole.
Oh.
Well, for the cost of a phone, you too can
lick
lick
my
pimps. Yeah.
You can lick it on my asshole for an iPhone.
Wow. Oh, goodness.
How can you refuse an offer like that?
Right. And he can clean his own, as he said earlier.
Yeah, I can wipe. I can wipe well.
Yeah. So, you know, it's clean.
I'm a well wiper.
Yeah. He pays attention to detail.
I do.
It's a well wiped, well cared for.
Missy, quit playing with it right now. You're online. Yes, we know. You have a vagina. It's been there for years, Missy.
On the little
She's-
thingy.
She's
But
writing
that's
something down.
fascinating.
Shabisky,
We can't help it.
Yeah,
man.
babe.
why do you hate women?
I was
Let's
giving
blitz
him the
into 'em.
face.
Aw, that is cool.
It looks like blue Kool-Aid.
I was giving him
Oh,
the face.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a poopy.
Oh yeah.
That was like, you know, the Kool-Aid Man is probably the easiest ever character to generate, I think.
Yeah.
Just runs around.
What is your favorite commercial character like that for a product?
I don't know. I don't know if I have.
Like Tony the Tiger or something like that.
No, I don't like that one.
They're great.
I guess maybe I like that. The little
There's one
rabbit
answer.
for the tricks.
Oh, the rabbit. Yeah. Well, there's one answer. When I was a kid, it was the California raisins. Goddamn it.
I kind of like the Hamburglar.
Mm.
Yeah, the Hamburglar and the Fry Guys. You know,
Hmm.
they were going around stealing fries and hamburgers, and then you know, Ronald McDonald was like, "Y'all need to stop that," and they're like, "Nah, not gonna." Gonna totally steal hamburgers and fries.
She sounded so country. Too. Y'all need to stop this now. She to me is such a smart lady. Come on, y'all need to quit.
Y'all stop this burger and fry stealing. No, we not.
You got one?
I can't really think of one that sticks out to me.
You never answer a question.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just not good at these.
Missy.
Like
every
now.
time I ever ask you,
I'm sorry. I can't.
What about you, Tay-Ray?
I love Tony the Tiger. There.
Damn well, that's why he said that.
You are full of shit.
We used to be able to get Lucky Charms back in the day, and that advert was actually quite cool.
I miss the Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Okay, there you go. That's pretty good.
I missed him.
Every time somebody mentions that, I think of the Godzilla commercial with him.
God.
Spud McKenzie was a cool character too back in the day. You remember Spud McKenzie? Shabisky?
This sounds familiar. I'm not
was
sure.
For Budweiser. Wasn't it for Budweiser or what?
Yeah. It was a type of terrier, I think.
Yeah, and it was that, and it was you know, it was projected to be like a male dog, but actually Spud was a female. A lot of people didn't know that.
Gosh.
Yeah, Spud was pretty cool. And of course, I'm like Mel. When I was a kid, the McDonald's characters were always kind of fun.
They were pretty fun.
Yeah.
Did you have a McDonald's birthday party?
I did when I had a Pizza Hut birthday.
Oh God,
party.
I did too.
and
the
McDonald's
cake.
birthday parties. Oh, the cake.
The cake sucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sucks.
Yeah. Well, back then when we were young, I mean, I'm older than Mel, I think. But anyways, when we were young, well, she's closer to my age than the rest of them. Well, Missy's dad old. Missy's what, 32 or something like that. So I'm 43. I'm 43. But anyways, back then people did birthday parties at places like McDonald's and Pizza Hut and shit like that. It was a big deal back then.
Because they had a playground, you know. You could let your kids burn off their other energy.
I just thought of another character, the Where's the Beef woman. That chick,
oh God.
That fucking thing went so viral. That was viral before viral. That's everybody wore
Where's the beef? That was Wendy's, right?
Do you like Wendy's?
Lady.
Do you like Wendy's, Shabby? Wendy's nuts hit your face?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I'll take both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like their chili.
And see if John Morgan's come through yet. I don't think he has. I think John Morgan's been a bitch.
I like Wendy's chili.
Wendy's chili. My mom likes Wendy's chili a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked Wendy's chili.
We got 10 minutes to make a lot of money to give me a phone. Yeah, my mom's big on Wendy's chili, but didn't they just recently change the recipe to that?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't eaten it in a while. I'm really weird about takeout food right now because of the pandemic. So I'll have food and I'll have it ordered and it'll come to my house and they put it on my porch and then I get it and then I sanitize everything and then I throw it in the microwave for an additional 45 seconds to kill anything. And I'm like, okay, now I can eat it. So takeout isn't really that fun for me, right?
It's not really fast food anymore for you, is it, Mel?
No, but I try to, if I do any kind of takeout, I try to buy from local restaurants.
I do. That's what I do. Well, last night, I actually, I had a wrap last night, and I ordered it, and they did exactly the same thing you just said. They put it on the porch. I go out and get it now.
Yeah, I had Mexican food a couple nights ago, and so there's a single delivery service in my town because I live out in the country.
Same here,
and so it's My Deliver Me or something like that is what.
Ours is New Omni Food Dash.
Yeah. And so they'll deliver food from just the surrounding areas, even areas that would normally not deliver to me. And so I do tip pretty good on that because they're touching my food, number one. And two, they're out in the pandemic.
Yeah, they're working.
They're working and all that stuff. So I tip pretty good on that in my grocery delivery.
Yeah, I do too. I usually tip pretty decent when I order. Dude, we got a fucking Italian restaurant here that I just discovered. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so fucking good. I can't say it correctly. Ciao ciao. And I'm fucking Italian. I can't say shit.
They're like one of my favorite pizza places in town. They never delivered because it's like a really nice pizza place. Now I can have it delivered to my house, and I'm so excited. I'm like, my butt's just gonna continue to expand while I'm still here in lockdown.
You guys are making me feel spoiled. I live in a city. Like, I can literally get anything delivered to me that I feel like. If I want sushi right now, I can get sushi.
Well, I can get sushi delivered to me. I mean, we got delivery services. You can get that shit.
But I have like 5 delivery services I can choose from. Like,
well, I think we got 2 actually, but I said 1. But I think we got 2, but I only use the 1.
Yeah, we just have the 1. And what's really kind of crappy is they'll charge a 15% takeout fee, the restaurant will, and then you got $10 delivery fee, and then you tip on top of that.
Yeah, man, it's high. It's high.
Yeah, it's not cheap. So I don't do it very often, but I do try to do it at least once a week to try to support the local businesses.
I've done it, I do it a couple of times a month, a few times a month. Like a lot of times after the show, I'll order lunch. Salad or some shit like that. But
if you order around the lunchtime, you can get like really nice lunch deals and then have it delivered, and then you can just eat on it for a couple days.
But I'm like I do try to support the mom and pop local places. Yeah, that's just the best. I mean, because
Yeah, I mean, like Pizza Hut, McDonald's, all of them are going to be fine. It's the smaller Mexican restaurants and the smaller sushi restaurants and stuff like that.
Like the family-run ones.
I agree.
Yeah, those are the ones that I support because they're the ones that are hurting more than the massive corporation ones.
Shabisky. Nope. Buy me a phone.
Somebody asked, "Is this a fox?" No, this is my Pokemon. John Morgan's like, this is my.
Don't talk to John Morgan.
Long-haired Chihuahua.
Don't talk to John Morgan right now because he's not giving me enough money to buy my phone yet. Don't talk to John.
Doggo cam time. Yep.
Missy says she'll never talk to you again, John Morgan.
Kind of upside down.
Cute.
Yeah.
Missy, you look pretty today, by the way. You look very pretty. I just wanted to tell you that you look beautiful.
She does.
She always looks beautiful, though. She's got some sexy, thick lips, too. Look at don't do the blowfish.
You could just go.
Hey, wait a minute. Mel got a nice tongue there, girl. How you doing?
I'm not dark enough for you, Pimp.
That's true.
There's nothing.
We already know that.
Everybody always brings that up now.
I'm almost clear.
Dude, I had 14,000 orgasms yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet you're sore now.
Did
Parker
you
was
stretch?
here. Miss Parker was here. I love me some Miss Parker. That chick is funny as hell. She's talented. She's very smart. She is definitely good for this shit. I'll tell you that right now. She is definitely good for this online content shit because she's awesome. And I fell in love with her, not in a sexual. I'm like, I actually like her as a content creator, and she's pretty fucking awesome.
Cool.
I'll just say, there's a lot. And yesterday was also Dragnot's first time here on the show.
Oh, Drag is great. I've met him a few years ago.
We had a very, very good show yesterday. I actually got a lot of feedback. See, I always get that. Right after the show, people message me a lot of stuff. And I had as soon as it ended, I had 10 messages saying, "Damn, those people, that was a good show. You did so good. And it's always this. Every time I have black people on the show, I always get this. your chemistry with black people is just awesome.
Mm.
It's because, I mean, it ain't because, look, I'm not like, what's his name? Zeus guy, whatever the fuck he is.
Nuka Zeus.
Yeah, I'm not like that dumb son of a bitch. I'm not trying to be black, but I did grow up in the neighborhood. I mean, my whole life I grew up in the hood, and I just relate to black people. Well, they get my sense of humor a lot because that was my people all my friends. You know, that's just the way I was. But I never ever tried to be like, oh, I'm black. Yeah, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. You don't have to steal their, culture to be cool with them. And a lot of times they look at you when people act like that. They look at like oh, what's her name? Whoa, Vicky. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
No, that one is so. You know who that one is, Mel. If you saw
Have you
her,
seen her? Because she's been around a while. She's
she's really really pale white. She's really young, but
she tries to talk like a black person, right? And makes herself look stupid. And black people are like, God damn, we don't talk like that, bitch.
Yeah, she's like the way she like. I don't know if it's a character she's trying to do or what, but it's almost offensive.
Yeah, it is. It's very. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. It is offensive. And that's one like.
She reminds me of that that bad Barbie chick that Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside. Yeah. They had a feud with each other, by the way. They hate each other.
They're like the same thing to me.
But now, one thing I will give her, the other one, not Wolf Vicky, but the other one can rap like a motherfucker, and she's got some good music.
I've never listened to her.
She does actually have good music. Bad Baby.
Oh,
Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah, Bad Baby.
Wow.
She will forever be the Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah, but she's not a bad artist.
I'm not
gonna call her she's a great
Bad Baby. I'm gonna call her
Oh.
Cash Me Outside. How about that?
I'm not saying she's an amazing, great artist, but she's actually pretty decent.
So I used to use the Catch Me Outside thing when I was teaching high school chemistry.
Yeah.
About electrons being in the valence shell that's on the outside of the atom. I'm like, catch me in the valence. How about that? And people are like, oh, please don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. I'm like, catch me in the valence. How about that? They're like, no.
Now Morgan needs to be my daddy right now and be my sugar daddy and buy me a phone.
I saw this one video of that Whoa Vicky chick, and she was standing in the middle of the street, or not in the middle of the street, but like in the sidewalk, kind of like on the street. And she was acting like she was talking to somebody, and then she was beating that person up, and she was doing this really weird punching thing, and you knew she was talking because sounds were coming out of her mouth, but it wasn't like forming words. It was just sounds.
I'm going 7-Eleven. She said she was going to the 7-Eleven, and she's a 7-Eleven. And it is to me. It's offensive. It is offensive. It is very offensive. Like, people think just because they got black friends, whatever, they have to do that shit. You lose.
Like, think of the most stereotypical ghetto
hood rat shit. Yeah.
Hood rat ratchet. And that's what Whoa Vicky is.
Yeah,
but she's a white girl who will literally go and put like braid tracks in her hair and have these like ridiculously long nails.
And here's the crazy thing: the girl is actually attractive, very pretty girl. I think she's a pretty girl, but she's stupid as a fucking bag of rocks.
And that's where I kind of think, is she stupid or is she doing this for money? Like,
that's what I don't know. I don't know if it's
both.
Act.
I think it's both. I think it's a little of both.
Both?
I think it's a little. Yeah. And she's got a sister too who's albino looking, and she's like really weird looking, but she's also acts just like Vicky.
It started like she was always like that, but then she used an excuse because she did that ancestry DNA thing or whatever, and
she called it her black birthday. Was the day that she found out she was black, was when she got her ancestry.
Didn't she have like 1% or something?
Yeah, it was like the small. It like didn't even count. It was like a 16th or like a 25th.
Most people are going to have some percentage. I think most.
Yeah, it was so little that it's like you can't really claim that.
Okay,
like,
tell you what, it is actually technically time to end the show, but I'm gonna go like 10 minutes over if it's okay with you guys. If you need to leave, go ahead, but I'm gonna go like 10 minutes over.
Okay.
Yeah, so we technically got 8 minutes left. So all right.
No worries. It's all good. I got an extra 10 minutes. I've been here 2 hours already.
Yeah, I'm trying to pressure John Morgan.
Buy you a phone.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You should come up with a new hit single called "Buy Me a Phone."
I will right now. Buy me a phone. I'm gonna kill your ass.
Buy me a phone. I'm gonna kill your ass.
Yeah, or I'm gonna kill your ass.
Or okay.
Or Tay-Ray.
Yay.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, baby. How you doing?
Tay-Ray's a pervert.
Yeah, but I own up to it.
But that's like me and Shabisky. We get claimed to we always get blamed to be like perverts of the show and shit, and we all know who the most perverted person of our show is.
Me.
And that's Missy.
What you mean at all?
Missy come up with some sick, twisted shit. Like people fucking can't.
Girls can be pervs too. We're allowed to be pervy.
No, I don't come up with it. I've seen someone else came up with it. I just saw the video. That's all.
But you enjoy it.
I didn't even enjoy it. It was just something that I happened to come across in my travels.
Come across, she said. Come across. John Morgan just gave $100 and says,
like it's in the list while you're scrolling down.
Who's your daddy, Pimp? He gave 100. Who's your daddy?
Oh.
Thank you so much, but that ain't even close to what I need. But I really do appreciate it. That's very sweet and kind of you, John.
Yeah.
John's your daddy for today. John's your daddy.
Well, he ain't till he gives what I need. I'm sorry. But no, that was so kind of him. But you about 700 off of me and my daddy.
Be that sugar daddy there, John.
Oh goodness.
Shabisky's my uncle. Shabisky's the uncle that like, let's play rubber duck in the bath.
Oh my god.
Watch how the rubber duck drowns. Oh, he found some bumps.
Do you know that there is this drink, right? It comes from Connecticut. I got it the other night when I had to stop at the package store for my sister. And I found these. It's like you get 2 for like $20. It's ridiculous. And it's supposed to be this weird lemonade. It's lemonade and basil and grapefruit and like vodka or something like that. And the gimmick is that each bottle comes with its own little rubber ducky.
I'm sorry, miss. I'm not laughing. What you said? I'm laughing what? Racing Girl just said. Oh. That's funny, though, what you're saying. I don't know. She caught me off guard. Sorry. She brought up something that happened one time. There was this chick that after the live show, she wanted to show me something. So she wanted to show me she could squirt.
Oh.
And so she squirted on her keyboard and broke her fucking keyboard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
She was a homely bitch too. Oh, but anyway,
Wow. Okay.
she turned out to be a bad
Praise.
person. Yeah, I'm sorry, Missy, but when I read that, I was like, "Fuck!" She brought up a memory there. I
was talking about innocent little rubber duckies.
Yeah, and then I brought up a cum keyboard.
Yeah, squirting all over the keyboard.
Dude, man, that was crazy.
Wow. And I'm supposed to eat lunch after this.
Question: Will you have a nice cold squirt to drink?
No.
Are they still around the squirt drinks?
Yeah, it is.
Because I never forget my girlfriend one time. Because I told her, I said, bitch, you didn't learn to squirt. And one night I came in, she was laying on the bed, and between her legs, she had a squirt soda.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
That was cute. I thought that was cute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a funny, cute thing that she did for me.
Like Mel's reaction.
Well, Mel's an old fucking prude over there.
You don't know me.
Mel's got dingleberries.
Oh damn.
Do I?
I know you're too pretty to get dingleberries.
Yeah.
I'll beat your ass though. Fuck with me, Mel. Fuck with me, Mel.
You're gonna have to catch me first. Can you run?
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
By the way, all-star football player here, baby. Hey.
I had to pick on you. Was that too mean? I'm sorry.
No.
If that was too mean.
No.
That was spicy.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about fat jokes.
That was
I mean, now,
cheeky.
sometimes, every time, look, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes they sting. But if I know a person's joking, and it don't sting. But if I personally think somebody's actually just trying to act like they're joking, but they're really trying to poke you, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about fat jokes. I make them all the time about my damn self.
I know, but that's you making them. I don't really do that.
It takes a lot to hurt my feelings. Like when Shabby tells me that he groomed my nephew, that hurts my feelings.
He looks great.
He did a great
No,
job.
I mean his hair.
His hair was wonderful.
Shabby, now watch it. You gonna get in trouble. No, but you're fine though. Make all the fat jokes you want to.
You're fat. Got you.
That's not actually a fat joke.
Oh shit.
You're just making fun of me, Shabby.
Sorry.
Bad shabby.
She made a joke with it. You just said, "Hey, you're fat."
Oh my goodness.
I was trying, Pimp. I'm sorry.
Pimp is faster than you think. When shit went down in Myrtle Beach, he moved fast. Yeah, I always shock people when I mean, you can like Ben's been around when I threw people out of the bar and shit and stuff. Yeah, people are shocked by how fast I actually am. I mean, I was very athletic in my younger days. That's one reason that I do believe, even though when I got at my biggest point, I could still be very movable because I was very athletic for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
Man, I used to run 5 miles a day.
Me too. Not now.
No, fuck. I ain't running a mile now. That shit. But I walk, especially now because I'm trying to lose weight again. But I do have leg problems, right? So I have to be careful how much I walk. But I try to walk. I walk a little bit twice a day, and so yeah. And I've lost about 20 pounds in the last few weeks.
That's awesome. Good job, man.
Yeah, now but I'm hurt because you made a fat joke.
Oh, that's what that was.
Aw.
Missy left.
Missy got offended.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shabisky said her titty was fat.
Man, I wish I could lose 20 pounds. That'd be great.
I know, right?
In a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Missy, I didn't mean to call your titty fat. It was an accident. Sorry.
Oh, shabby.
Oh.
Sorry.
I said they can make fat jokes, Greg. I didn't say you could.
Yeah. Shabby needs to have like a crying apology video now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
have
did
to
that
have
for Shanny.
Shabby
And look where that got you.
Shabby gave
It was a
Shanny
good
all
video.
set.
Did you see it too?
Oh, Missy's back. Sorry. I'm sorry, Missy. I didn't see you, baby.
I was like,
Missy.
I acted like I was all serious until I got to the end, and I was like, I'm sorry, Rev, that you have a tiny carrot. I'm sorry you only last 5 minutes in bed or whatever.
Oh.
Sorry.
that's still being gracious, I think.
Yeah.
We are at that point where we have to end the show. It's been a good show. Been a really good show. It's always a good show when the scientist Mel arrives. She is one of my favorite guests. I've said that many times. And Tay Ray is one of my favorite new people, actually. I love her to death. Tay Ray, you can come on tomorrow if you want to, Friday.
Hell yeah.
Ronan will be here tomorrow, and it is the last of the month of Fridays. I guess. Well, I technically made my goal.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
So we'll do some more Fridays after that. Anyways, Missy, as always, great co-host. Love her to death. And look, earlier when I did that little rant about come at me, look, I meant that. I did. I mean that because here's the deal. I'm not going to respond really, but I want you to come at me because I'm good with this shit. I've been doing this shit long enough where it doesn't bother me. And if you want to fuck with somebody, fuck with me. I'm okay with it. Leave them alone. Shabby's not bothering nobody. Missy's not bothering nobody. If you have problems with Missy, fine. If you have problems with Shabby, fine. But you don't have to be dicks.
Yeah.
Leave them alone. If you want to fuck with me, fine. And an old homeboy who thinks he's fucking from The Walking Dead, you're not on my level, bro. I'm just gonna tell you, you're not there. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I got to perv one more time on Mel before she leaves because I want to make her feel uncomfortable. So, titty titty bang bang.
You are a hot mess, my friend.
I am. But I'm adorable.
You're an adorable hot mess. That's true.
I'm adorable.
That's
hot mess.
true.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and tipping. Tomorrow on the show, Tay Ray will be back. Ronan will be here. Shabby, you streaming here in a little while, right?
Yeah. What we should do is tell everybody to follow the Morning Wood Twitter, though. We need to keep getting more followers on there, guys.
Yes.
Here's links. Or here, let
Me and
me.
Shab actually need to take part of the Morning Wood Twitter. Missy's the only one that really does the Morning Wood Twitter. But the password did not work for me, by the way. It just did. You need to change that password and do something different because it just didn't work for me for some reason. But yes, follow the Morning Wood Twitter.
Yeah, just put links in the chat.
Me and Shabby will be more active on it. Missy's already active on it. You can get updates on when Shabby goes live, when I go live, when Missy does anything. Because Missy's guest on many podcasts. So, and also interactions. We're going to be doing some polls on there pretty soon. There is some executive Morning Wood. We're going to have Missy's moments. We're going to get Shab's dabs, which is going to be like Shab didn't even know about this, but we're going to do a Shab dab thing where he talks about shit. Whatever he wants to talk about for a minute or two, and he's doing dabs and shit like that. So we're going to be Shab dabs, Missy's moment. We're going to be doing would you or would you not? And it's going to be, of course, would spell like the morning wood. Would you do this or would you not? That's a segment coming up. Just some good shit I got coming up. But we got to work on the production value of it because, unfortunately, the great late Mr. Booleanenator Dave passed away, which was the backbone of the show. He was the backbone of the show. And kind of put us in and that's one reason he was going to produce the Monday night show that I was going to do as well. And so that's the reason that's been put on the back burner for just a second. But we're getting everything together. So we'll see you guys. I'm sorry, I'm going 20 minutes over. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
Bye.